So, hello everybody, welcome back to another live English lesson with me, teacher Zdenek. It's happening on YouTube, and my student today is none other than Martin. Hi, Martin.
Hello, Zdenek.
So, it's possible that people cannot hear Martin, and that's because we were trying to move him to stage here in Discord. So, whoever is listening on Discord in the Learn English Online Discord group, I think you can only hear my voice. So it's going to be either very weird for you just listening to my voice and not hearing my student, or you can move on to my YouTube, the Teacher Zdenek YouTube channel. I apologize for this. Obviously, you can listen only to me if you want, but it's really going to be weird if you do that. So I suggest moving on to my YouTube channel where I'm doing YouTube live. I tried to invite Martin on stage, but for some reason it didn't work. I was probably doing something wrong. We didn't test it beforehand, so that's why we didn't. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it work. So that's also the reason we are a little bit late today. Yeah, my apologies. I hope you forgive us. How are you, Martin?
I'm good, Zdenek. I'm good.
All right. So, what have you been up to?
What have you been up to? I've been doing my job daily, and what else? Yeah, I'm still running in the evening.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And what else? Yeah, that's it. And and I'm interested seeing what happened in Germany with the Corona situation. It started to getting a little bit worse.
Really?
Much worse. Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit, Martin?
The numbers of infections increasing. Really quick.
Yeah, it's the same here in the Czech Republic. Obviously, there has been a lockdown in Austria for a few days, right? Already.
Yes.
And I heard they have done the same in Slovakia now as well. So it's just a question of time, I guess.
Yes.
When it's going to happen in our countries. How do you think your German government are going to respond to this?
They are a little bit too late to do something. The experts said in the couple of weeks that it's going bad. Yeah. And nothing happened from the government, and now the disaster is coming. And the experts say actually you can only stop the fifth wave. Is the fifth wave with lockdown also, but the government won't do a lockdown.
You think they won't do it? Are you convinced they won't do it?
I'm not quite sure, but I think it's only you can only something doing against it with a lockdown. Yeah.
Do you think this is the only solution to the problem?
I don't know. This is the only solution, but the experts are telling this every day on TV.
Mm-hmm. Would you be okay with it? If the government introduced another lockdown, would you be okay with it?
Yeah, I think when a lockdown will come, if a lockdown will come, then it won't be. It won't be so long. Yeah, I think for 2 weeks or so, this could stop the happenings. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you think it might not be too late yet?
Yeah, actually, it is too late. It's too late already.
So what's the point of doing it then?
Yeah, I don't know if the problem is the hospitals, the places. Yeah, in Bavaria, for example, they have to move the patients in another cities and another areas in order to take care of them.
Really?
Yeah, and this is the biggest problem, I think. Yeah.
So basically what you are saying is that in Bavaria, they are running out of hospital beds.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And they started today. Today, I have heard it on the news that they started to bring the patients or the patients to another areas in Germany.
Yeah.
In order to help them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to sort of make sure that there are enough hospital beds for the COVID-19 patients. Well,
And
Martin, it turns out. Yeah. Sorry.
Can I say something? The problem is that many people in Germany are not vaccinated, and the numbers of patients in the hospitals of unvaccinated people are much higher than vaccinated people. Yeah, and this is a big problem. Yeah.
Do you know the number approximately?
No, I don't know. I can't say the number, but you can hear it every day on TV.
So do you think? So you think the main reason that the lockdown is imminent, or the main reason the numbers are so high, is the fact that there are way too many unvaccinated people?
This is one of the reasons. I think. Yeah, one of the reasons. Not the only reason. Yeah, one reason is unvaccinated people, and one reason is the government react too late. Zdenek, I can hear an echo. Do you too?
Yeah, I can hear it too. Is it possible? Is it possible that you can hear me in Discord, Martin? Could it be because you can still hear me in Discord?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will check it,
Just
and I will
leave Discord, and it should be fine. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I closed it, but it's better.
There's still an echo there.
Yeah.
I can hear it. It's pretty bad, actually. Today is the day of technical difficulties, everyone. It happens to us every now and then. Do you have your YouTube on by any chance, Martin?
I check. No.
No. Okay. What
Facebook.
Else?
Only Facebook.
What about your phone? What about your phone?
My phone is
not interfering.
It's not interfering now.
So what on earth is it then? But it wasn't like this at the beginning of the show. That's another weird thing about it, right? It was okay at the beginning.
Perhaps it's better now.
Hello? No. Okay,
No.
I'll try. Helen is suggesting that I should click exit quietly on Discord. Helen is suggesting I should do that. But Martin, you're still there, aren't you? You're still listening on Discord.
No, I closed.
Are you sure? Because it says that you're still there.
I will start and wait.
Do you know what? Maybe I can just kick you. I can disconnect you there. Wait. Okay. Yeah, you have exited quietly now. Yeah,
it's better. Yeah, now it's better.
Discord. Yeah, it was Discord indeed.
I closed the window and I thought it was okay.
Well, it was okay at the beginning, but then something has changed. Something changed, and suddenly it started happening. So problem solved. Yeah. Jolly T says problem solved. Jolly good. There are more people watching this here. Obviously, I should put more comments on screen. For example, teacher Rod from
Hello, everybody.
Rod the English Teacher YouTube channel. Then we've got Mr. Henriquez, who also happens to have a YouTube channel, who also was telling us that they have got COVID problems, the same COVID problems in the Netherlands.
This is a Fußball-expert, yeah?
It's the
Mr. Henriquez. Yeah.
How do you say it, Martin? What's the name of the sport?
Football expert.
Football. Is football the way you say it in German?
Fußball. In German,
yeah.
Fußball. Yeah.
Yeah. Football. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. He is an English teacher from the Netherlands. He has got a fantastic YouTube channel, Mr. Henriquez. It's called Mr. Henriquez, and he does join the Learn English Football YouTube Live to talk about his favorite team, Manchester United. They are having some issues right now, so sometimes we make fun of his team, but it could turn around, and in the next live show they could make fun of my team. So it's better to stay quiet because I don't want to jinx it. Yeah. All right.
Today, my team will play later in the evening.
Okay.
Borussia Dortmund against Lissabon, Champions League.
Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
Or Benfica Lisbon. Which one?
No, Sporting. I think Sporting.
Sporting Lisbon. Okay. Nice. Do you think you are going to win? Do you think you will win?
I hope so, but yeah, it's difficult, I think.
Well, is it a home match?
No. It's in Lisbon.
It's in Lisbon. Okay. In Portugal.
Yes.
All right. Well, apart from football and COVID, what else is on agenda today? What else would you like to discuss, Martin? Have you been learning English on your own?
These days, actually not. Actually, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube in English about running and running related stuff. And actually, this is also learning English, I think. Yeah, but it's not active learning English. But yeah,
it might be even better, Martin, to be honest, because you are. Let's use this phrase that some people hate here. You will kill more birds with one stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only will you practice your English and do some listening practice, but also you will learn something useful in the process, something that you kind of need for your life anyway, right? Something you might watch in German anyway, but you do it in English, which is brilliant. This is why I always tell my students, for example, to change their mobile phone setting and Windows into the target language, into English, if they are learning English. You have no idea how many very high-level students still have their setting in their mother tongue. Why? You already know this language, yeah? Why do you need to have your setting in Italian, French, Spanish, Finnish? I don't know what your first language is. Okay, so I like this expression that Arek, who is from Poland, as far as I know, used. We are plagued by technical issues. Plagued. Do you know this expression, Martin?
No, I haven't heard it before.
So the first question must be, what's a plague? Yeah. Yes. So a plague is I think it's a terrible disease that spread in the Middle Ages, especially in the Middle Ages. I'm gonna find a definition because I really don't want to. I'm not a doctor, so okay. A plague is a contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically with the formation of what? buboes, and sometimes infection of the lungs. It's just a terrible disease that was
Mm.
common because I think rats used to spread it, like in the Middle Ages. Rats.
Mhm.
I think
Rats.
one of
Mhm.
rats and mice were one of the reasons.
Mhm.
It spread like wildfire, in the Middle Ages, and now we use this word as a verb as well. Yeah, when you are plagued by something, um, you are plagued by technical difficulties. I think you can sort of figure it out, right? You are
Mm.
sort of harassed by it. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Okay, to cause someone or something difficulty or suffering, we have to suffer as a result of
Yeah,
those technological
I
issues.
I checked I
Plagued
checked
by-
the translation. Yeah,
Maybe I wasn't giving the best definition. Well, I'm also I know it, but it's just better to look at the definition here, just
it's
to
it's
say.
it's quite weird because the word is almost the same like in German. In German, the name is Plage. Plage. Yeah, it's written almost the same to be, till the G.
Yep. Yeah, but maybe the issue that you didn't understand at first was because you didn't know the pronunciation. And then when I say the word plague, also
Plague.
it seems to be kind of irregular, the pronunciation, right? Plague, Plague. I should probably post it as a comment again. Yeah, the pronunciation is kind of plague, you know.
Yeah.
For example, there's obviously the capital of the Czech Republic is Prague. Yeah, so it's kind of similar, maybe plague, Prague. I don't know if it's similar, but anyway. Okay, seems like in Polish they also have the word plaga, so similar word in many languages. I agree. I think this word probably comes from Latin. That's why it's similar in so many languages. But the point is because Arek used it as a verb. So if you're plagued by something, you have to suffer continuously because of it. All right. So, yeah. Well, this is an improvised conversation, so it's absolutely normal, everybody who's watching this, that there will be moments of awkward silence. Do you know the expression awkward silence, Martin?
Yes, I know it.
What does it mean, Martin? What does awkward silence mean?
Yeah, you don't know why there is silence.
Maybe you don't know, or maybe you know, but you don't know what to do about it. Yeah, you want to move on, but nobody is willing to say something, and then it becomes awkward. When something becomes awkward, Martin, is it is it um, is it like how does it make you feel when something is awkward?
Yeah, it's not the best situation, I would say. It's uncomfortable.
That is a very good way to put it. I really like it. Awkward could be a nice uncomfortable could be a nice synonym for awkward. Yeah. hmm How do you deal with awkward situations, Martin? Do you handle them well? Because I think it's common for all of us, yeah, to
I
get.
think it depends on where the situation take place. Yeah. Or
For example,
takes place. For yeah, is there an awkward situation like we are in, for example? Not we are in, but it was perhaps for the silent time. This is more uncomfortable than if you speak to a friend, yeah, for example, yeah, alone.
Mhm.
I would say for me.
Yeah, no, you're right. It becomes more awkward when there are people watching on
Exactly.
watching
Yeah.
on YouTube, people watching live, because all those people um, are wondering what on earth is going on and why the person responsible isn't doing anything to make it work. And they also sympathize with with the student because I'm exposing you to no, I'm putting you in a difficult spot. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot possibly. So it's a kind of my responsibility as an English teacher. It sometimes happens. Yeah, usually you have things to say and you have your lesson plan, but when you do this method, Dogme, I think it happens more often than not. But to be honest, I kind of like it, Martin. How do you how do you like it yourself?
You mean the kind of lesson you do, or
Well, I know it's I'm not sure if it's your like if it's something you prefer, but I mean in general, like when you are the one who has to say something and perhaps you don't know exactly what you are supposed to say. How does that make you feel?
yeah, I think everyone is in this or was in this situation, and everyone knows how it feels, and yeah, you feel uncomfortable if
Mm,
you are in such a
absolutely.
situation.
Absolutely. Can you think of any other awkward situations, Martin? Maybe outside learning English, outside this world of learning English, like in life in general?
Uh, hmm.
Or
To be honest, I don't know what I what I can
I
say
will,
about it.
I will give you more time to think because we have got a suggestion here by Arek who says awkward silence is the situation every day on um, in in our Discord group when nobody is keen to answer. Yeah. So we have got this Discord group, Learn English Online. We did try to use it at the beginning of this live show as well. I am still there. I'm still on stage talking to the audience. There are people listening, but I don't think they can hear you, which must be really weird. So I don't know. Maybe when you are in a lift with another person that you don't know, with a stranger in a lift, how would that make you feel, Martin? Would you be okay with it? Where would you look if you were in a lift, maybe going to the 12th floor with one
I
person you don't know?
I check the lamps where I am, in which floor I am.
Yeah. You would check what? Sorry.
You check the illuminated lamps. Can I say lamps or LEDs or
Yeah, I probably know what you're saying. I would just say buttons, some kind of
buttons?
button.
Yeah, you can say if you are on the second floor,
Yeah,
the second button is
it's kind of highlighted. Yeah, or
illuminated, or
okay, I guess you could say it like
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of highlighted. There's a light
yeah.
border, kind of. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And this is also, it depends on the person who is
Lift,
in
right?
the lift with you. Yeah, it's perhaps you,
Well,
yeah, you started a
tell me
conversation on
more
a.
about it then, Martin. Tell me more about it. What do you mean? Uh, so, is it more awkward with a woman, for example, or is it the same, or is it okay with a child? How does it make a difference for you? Or if let's imagine you don't know this person at all, yeah. So, is it more comfortable to be stuck in the lift? I mean, as in to have to be in the lift for a stranger because it's a very closed space as well, right? So
Yes, yeah,
that's
you're right.
also part of the issue, yeah. And like, where do you look? Do you start talking to this person? You know?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. Yeah, perhaps you enter the lift and say you say hello, yeah, or good
Oh, you do?
afternoon.
Is this what you would do in Germany? You would say hello?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
Because I
And
believe actually that in different countries they might take a different approach. So depending on how talkative the people from that country are, I mean,
mm,
I perceive this quite friendly to say at least hello, and yeah, then you will take it from there. Yeah, see what happens. See what happens if the person responds.
but actually, if within a lift, yeah, many people don't like it to speak to other people. Yeah, and they look to a different position. Yeah, and think. Don't ask me anything. Yeah,
Yeah. Looking up, you're looking
yeah,
down, looking to the left, to the right, anywhere
yeah.
but the person that's in the lift with you, because it makes you feel really awkward. Yeah. No, it can get quite uncomfortable. But I would also say it kind of depends. So if it's, for example, somebody your age, does it make it easier? Does it make it harder? What if it's somebody you fancy? What if it's a woman you really like? And then does it make it more awkward for you? Or less? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, but I can imagine there are different degrees of
Yeah,
awkwardness,
yeah, yeah. You're
you
right.
know? And if
Mm.
it's, let's say, if it's a child, like if it's a, I don't know, 10-year-old child, I don't know why a 10-year-old child would be traveling alone in the lift. But for example, this wouldn't be probably such a big deal. You would just start talking to the child and say, hi, where are you going or something? You might not feel so awkward. I don't know. I really don't know.
No.
An older person might also be easier to handle because well, older people just like to talk. Yeah, they just want to be um, you know um, they some of them might feel ignored, so it's actually quite nice to talk to older people, let's say. So
Mm.
they might be willing to respond. I don't know. A businessman with in a suit, a nervous businessman running to a meeting, who is sweating in all places, might be less likely to respond. I,
Mm.
I really don't know. But Mr. Henriquez says that Germans are very polite. In fact, he thinks that Germans are more polite than people in the Netherlands are. And Jolly, who I believe is from Spain, she says that they say hello and bye. Do you say it? Do you say it like that? Do you just enter the lift and say hello, bye, and then when you see the person, you actually leave the lift? You don't
Yeah.
want to go anywhere. No, I think
Again,
you
it
say hello, and
depends.
when you leave, you say bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
you first travel. You first travel, and then you say bye. Yeah. Okay. And she is suggesting that um, um, it's a good idea to make a comment about the weather.
Yeah. Speaking about the weather, but I think in the lift I wouldn't start a conversation about the weather. Then
Hey,
it's
what's the
better
weather
to be
like
quiet.
today? What's the weather like today, stranger? Let me have a look. I don't know.
I can't
How do you,
see. I can't see the
I can't see the clouds. Yeah.
the.
Sorry, I have actually been locked in my office for the entire day, and you see, I start working in the morning when it's still dark, so I don't actually know. So, all right. Yeah, Helen says it's a good filler talking about the weather. A filler, yeah, a conversation filler. It's a very nice word, by the way. Yeah, conversation filler. Or a similar word could be an icebreaker. Icebreaker. Yeah. All right. Okay, Martin, can we move on to the feedback part of the video?
Yes, of course.
All right. So I've made a few notes. As usual, it wasn't too bad, Martin. And not everything is examples of bad English. Don't worry. Let's see. Most of it was really good, actually. So here we go. Can everyone see my Google document, ladies and gentlemen? Is that a yes? Because I can't hear anyone. I think it's a yes. All right. So here we go. Can you see it, Martin? Would you like me to zoom in a bit?
Yes. So, yeah.
Okay.
Now I can read it.
So what's wrong with this sentence, in your opinion?
I'm interested in seeing what happened in Germany with the corona situation. Yeah, seeing is, you don't need seeing there. Or I'm interested what happened in Germany with the corona
You would
situation.
definitely, yeah, you would
be
definitely,
better.
you would definitely fix it like that, yeah. But what if you really want to use this verb, seeing?
I'm interested in seeing what happened. Or
I think it's possible.
Or to see.
It's possible, but I think there's even a better way to do it.
To see what happened.
That's it. That's, I think, the best way to fix it.
Yes.
I'm interested to see what happened, because when you say I'm interested in, it's probably when you have some sort of hobby or interest, yeah. So, for example, I'm interested in speaking to strangers. You could say it like that, I suppose. But here, I feel like it's more a singular instance, yeah. So I'm interested to see what happened in Germany. So personally, I would use the to infinitive with the verb see, but you would absolutely fix it by just removing this verb completely.
This is a problem with a translation from German language into English.
Exactly. Yeah, but don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Now, you can only
something again.
Is this what you really said, or did I just That sounds really weird, doesn't it? I don't know if you really said it or I messed up the note. You can only something doing against it with the lockdown.
It could be that I said it.
I think you know what the problem is, and if I made it worse by writing what you didn't say, then I apologize. So
no. I think I made this mistake. I think you can only doing something against it, or you can only doing.
Well, the problem is doing. You know.
Do.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. It has to be do. But where would you put the do? Would you leave it here, or would you put it before something?
You can only do something against it with a lockdown.
Do something against it. Do something with it. I'm wondering if it would be better to say with it. You can do something. You can only do something with it. Wait. That doesn't make sense. What? You can only. Maybe we should just reword it completely. You can only deal with this by introducing a lockdown, or you can only fix it with a lockdown. You can only do something against it. I guess it's okay to say against it, yeah. All right. Now, what about this one? What about this one, Martin?
Yeah.
I think you said this.
I see it because of if and will make teachers kill. Teachers.
Oh, we don't kill anyone, Martin. What are you talking about? We don't. With teachers, English teachers don't kill. We are peaceful human beings.
If a lockdown happened,
most of the time,
or happen, then it won't be for so long or something like this.
No, listen, you can leave the verb to come. That's okay. But the problem is if and will makes the teacher kill, as you said. So don't use if and
If a
will in
lockdown
one
come,
clause.
if a lockdown comes,
Yep.
comes, then it won't be for so long.
It won't be
For so, or
I think that's what you were
for
saying.
so.
Yeah. Mhm. What's the pronunciation of this, by the way? Do you know?
Won't.
Hmm.
Won't.
But how is this one different then?
Want.
And the first one?
Want.
So it's the same sound?
It's almost the same sound, yeah.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I'm going to use the good old. I lost it. Wait, 1 second. The good old dictionary with the phonetic alphabet. It's called 2phonetics.com, or that's the website. And Martin, actually, these two words are pronounced differently, and a lot of students make a mistake in this. The problem is that there's a different vowel sound, yeah? So the first one is pronounced as... Does this help you, by the way, this phonetic transcription, or does it make it hard?
A bit.
Does it make it...
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think now? Could you try?
Want.
Try again.
Want.
Well, it's
Or what?
won't.
No.
Won't.
Won't.
You see this diphthong here? It's pronounced as O, like when you phone someone or when you go. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So you have to say won't.
Won't.
Now that was better. Yeah. Won't.
Won't.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the other one, want.
Yeah.
Want.
So
Yeah,
would you be able to read this again for me then?
If a lockdown comes, then it won't be for so long.
Perfect. Okay.
Won't be for so long.
Won't.
Okay.
Won't. Yeah. So obviously won't is will not. Yeah. But it's contracted. This is the contracted form. Won't. I've heard this mistake from my students many times. Okay. It's an easy fix. You just remember another word which has the same vowel sound, like phone. So you could associate phone with the word won't. For example, you could say, I won't phone you tonight. Yeah, it's like your decision. You made a decision. I won't phone you tonight. Okay. I will phone you tomorrow. All right. And then just remember that is the same sound is there. Phone, won't. Yeah. Whereas want is like what? I can't think of anything. Want, hunt, pont, sont. I can't think of anything reasonable. Can't think of anything. Perhaps it will come to me later. But what about this one, by the way, while we are at it? How about this one?
Don't.
Yeah, I don't. Again,
Don't.
I don't. Oh,
I don't.
yeah, I don't.
I don't.
I don't want to do this. Yeah, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this.
Okay. Right. Let's move on. They have to move the patients in another areas. What's wrong with that?
Patients. In other areas?
Yeah, I think that's
in
the
other
issue.
areas.
Or in another, it's a singular. It's a determiner used with a singular noun. Yeah. Also, I think I would say to move them to other areas, right? From here to other areas. Okay. They started to bring the patients in. Okay, it's the same
Yeah,
problem.
it is,
I don't
yeah.
know why did I write it again? It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
I think I said it twice.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's fair
I
enough.
said it again. Yeah.
Yeah. You did not pronounce. Oh, I think you did actually. You did actually put the syllable. You actually stressed the wrong syllable here. So how should it be correct?
Vaccinated.
Correctly.
Vaccinated.
Yeah, I think the stress is on the first syllable. Vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Vaccinated. Yeah. Vaccinated. To vaccinate someone. I'm just gonna check it quickly in the Cambridge Dictionary. Yeah. Vaccinate. Vaccinated. Yeah. Not vaccinated, but vaccinated. All right.
Vaccinated.
Mhm. What's wrong with this?
This is one. This is one reason, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be correct. But what if you want to say? What if you want to use the same structure, but you just have to?
Or that is one of.
No, that's not a.
Mhm.
The problem is that you say one of, and then you are saying what you are suggesting is that there are more of this, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
this is just one of them. So can you have the word reason in this form, or should you change it somehow? This is one of the.
One of the reasons. Plural. Plural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. If you are saying, remember, Martin, if you are saying one of the, and then you want to name, then you want to just name the group. Like you're imagining this is just one of many reasons. Yeah. Then it, because if it's more than one, it has to be in plural, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I meant by this, but I think I wanted to point to the fact that I think this is not a mistake. Throughout this YouTube live, we have been using the verb with, we have been using the word government with a verb in the plural form. The government do, the government are, the government react. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, this is correct? This is correct because government is one of the plural nouns, or collective nouns rather. I think it's a collective noun, and a collective noun is a noun which is in singular form but is used with a plural verb. For example, sometimes we say stuff like, well, I often use this in the Learn English with Football YouTube live when I talk about the teams. I say
Yes.
things like Arsenal played really. Arsenal are a really good team. Manchester United aren't a really good team. I'm just joking. It's not as simple as this. It's not as simple as this. But some people might be wondering, wait, why not is? Because it's one, right? One team. No, you can also say are with some words like. Can you think of more examples, Martin? Government, team. Staff. I think staff.
Yeah. Stuff.
Like, yeah. And there are more words like that. And if you mean the group of people, yeah, that represent this, then this is fine. You can say it like that. You could also use a singular verb or verb in the singular form if you think about it as a unit. It's a bit complicated, I know. But if you say government are doing something with the lockdown right now, it means you have in mind specific people that work for the government. Maybe there are 8 people. I don't know how many politicians are in the German government, Martin.
Sorry, I didn't catch it.
How many politicians or how many ministers do you have in the German government?
Oh, many. we have now a new government. It's
Okay.
built up a new government because we had elections in August, and the coalitions. The coalitions Verhandlungen. I'm
Yeah,
looking for a word.
have they been formed already or not?
Almost finished. The come together.
Negotiation. The negotiations are almost.
Negotiation. Yeah. No,
The
exactly.
negotiations are almost finished. Okay. Yeah. All right. Obviously, everyone knows the word football, right?
Football.
Yeah. Actually, today I was teaching a child. Actually, I don't teach that many children, but I do teach about 3. Actually, I do. Yeah, I do teach 3 children, and she kept saying football, foot. Yeah, so it's foot. Everyone, it's foot, football, not food. Okay, foot, football, short u. Okay, this is what I said. I asked you this question. Do you think they are going to win? I asked you about Dortmund. I realized it might have been a little bit wrong. I think it's better to say, do you think they will win? So there are 2 ways you can ask someone about a prediction in English. You can ask by using going to or will. If you don't have any evidence, you should be asking with will. Do you think Dortmund will win tonight? But if you have some kind of evidence, for example, well, the classic example is, do you think it's going to rain? Yeah. You're looking at the clouds, maybe. And if you're looking at the clouds, you can see some kind of evidence, physical evidence of black clouds. Yeah. And then you would use going to. All right.
All right.
How do you pronounce this, Martin?
These days.
Okay, that's much better. These days. Yeah. The
These
sound.
days.
Yeah. This is the tricky sound, obviously. These days. Yeah. This word again. How is this word pronounced again?
Help me, please.
Okay, I will.
Plug.
Okay, what do you bake? What do you bake? It's round. When it's your birthday.
Cake.
What can? Yeah.
A cake.
You can bake yourself a cake, and to be honest, this sounds like that word.
Flake.
Yeah.
Flake.
That's it.
Flake
So just remember,
like a cake.
flake is like a cake.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Always have to find some sort of mnemonic like that.
Mm-hmm.
We also use this as a verb, to be plagued by something. That was Arek. Arek suggested this in the comments.
Yeah.
And then we have awkward silence. The word uncomfortable. Let's just delete this. And then you said I would check the lamps. That was a bit weird. Yeah, lamps.
The lights.
The lights. Yeah. And then we had 2 words: filler, and an icebreaker. All right. So I think we will leave it there, Martin. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, despite all the technical difficulties which plagued us.
Plagued.
Yeah, and everyone else, thank you for watching. Okay. Okay. So, by the way, there are more collective nouns here. And now I would just like to remind everyone who is in the stage channel, who is in the Discord server stage channel, that another event is about to follow, and that's Mr. Henriquez's event. I believe he's going to talk about English tenses there. So just stay here, and I think I can actually invite Henriquez. I mean, Leontes, if you're listening. Wait, how do I do that? I think I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. I should probably first finish this video. Okay, so everyone, thank you very much for watching, and as always, you will get another live English lesson at the same time next week. Same time next week. All right, Martin, take care and keep running, man.
You too. You too. And bye-bye
Right.
for the listeners.
Bye.